In this video, we will talk about #Versailles Palace, a tour through French royal history. The Palace of Versailles, located just outside of Paris, France, is one of the most famous palaces in the world. It is a symbol of the absolute monarchy of the Ancien regime and a masterpiece of French architecture. The palace's history is rich and complex, reflecting the political and cultural changes in France over the centuries. Today, Versailles attracts millions of visitors from around the globe, eager to explore its stunning gardens, magnificent halls, and opulent decor. This guide will take you through the history, architecture, and significance of Versailles Palace, helping you understand why it remains a vital part of French heritage. Historical background. The origins of Versailles. The story of Versailles begins in the 17th century, when King Louis XI purchased a small hunting lodge in the area. Initially, it was a simple residence used for hunting trips. However, his son, King Louis XIV, had grander plans. In 1661, he began transforming the hunting lodge into a magnificent palace. Louis XIV, known as the Sun King, wanted to showcase his power and the glory of the French monarchy. He moved the royal court to Versailles in 1682, making it the center of political power in France. The reign of Louis XIV. Under Louis XIV, Versailles became a symbol of absolute monarchy. The king's lavish lifestyle was reflected in the palace's design and decoration. He invited nobles from all over France to live at Versailles, hoping to control them and prevent rebellion. This system, known as noblesse de robe, helped solidify his power. The grandeur of the palace was meant to impress visitors and show the wealth of the French crown. The French Revolution. The extravagant lifestyle of the French monarchy eventually led to dissatisfaction among the common people. In 1789, the French Revolution began, and the Palace of Versailles became a symbol of the excesses of the monarchy. The royal family was forced to leave Versailles and move back to Paris, where they faced increasing hostility. The palace fell into disrepair during the Revolution, but its significance remained. Architecture and design. The layout of the palace. The layout of Versailles Palace is a stunning example of classical architecture. It is designed to be grand and symmetrical, which reflects a sense of order and harmony. The main building sits at the center, flanked by two wings that extend on either side. This symmetrical design creates a balanced and unified look, which is characteristic of the classical style. The emphasis on verticality is striking, with tall windows and high ceilings, giving the palace an impressive height. This design choice not only adds to the palace's grandeur, but also allows for plenty of natural light to fill the rooms, enhancing the beauty of the interior. The Hall of Mirrors. One of the most iconic spaces in the palace is the Hall of Mirrors, known in French as Galerie des Glaces. This magnificent hall features 357 mirrors that reflect the sunlight pouring in through the large windows that overlook the gardens. The Hall of Mirrors serve as a venue for important events, including grand receptions and celebrations attended by the royal court. This space symbolizes the wealth and power of King Louis XIV, who commissioned the palace. The mirrors and the intricate decorations also showcase the artistry of the period, making it not just a functional space, but a work of art in its own right. The hall has a magical atmosphere, especially when filled with guests dressed in elegant attire, adding to the splendor of royal events. The Gardens of Versailles. The Gardens of Versailles are as renowned as the palace itself. Designed by the famous landscape architect André Lenôtre, these gardens are a prime example of French formal garden design. They feature perfectly manicured lawns, impressive fountains, and elaborate flower beds that bloom with color throughout the seasons. The gardens were designed not only to please the eye, but also to showcase the king's power over nature. They serve as a beautiful extension of the palace, providing a peaceful and majestic environment for visitors. Many people enjoy strolling through the vast grounds, taking in the stunning views and the careful symmetry of the landscape. The gardens invite exploration, making it easy to spend hours wandering among the pathways, discovering hidden fountains, and admiring the artful design that complements the grandeur of the palace. The royal apartments. The King's Apartment. The King's Apartment is a series of lavishly decorated rooms that reflect the lifestyle of King Louis XIV. Each room has its unique style and purpose, from the grand bedroom to the smaller salons. The decor features rich fabrics, intricate moldings, and beautiful paintings. The King's Apartment exemplifies the opulence of the French monarchy. The Queen's Apartment. The Queen's Apartment is equally impressive, showcasing the life of the Queen during the reign of Louis XIV. Marie Antoinette, the last Queen of France, spent much of her time in these rooms. The decor is elegant and feminine, with soft colors and beautiful furnishings. The Queen's Apartment gives visitors a glimpse into the daily life of the royal family. Versailles is a cultural center. The arts at Versailles. Versailles was not only a political center, but also a cultural hub. The palace attracted artists, musicians, and writers who contributed to the vibrant cultural scene of the time. The royal court hosted theatrical performances, concerts, and art exhibitions. Louis XIV himself was a patron of the arts and commissioned many famous works during his reign. The role of the Academy. In 1663, Louis XIV established the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculpture at Versailles. This institution aimed to promote French art and ensure its dominance in Europe. Many artists and sculptors studied and worked at Versailles, contributing to the palace's artistic legacy. The Academy played a crucial role in shaping the art world of the time. The legacy of Versailles. Restoration and preservation. Following the French Revolution, Versailles fell into neglect for many years. However, efforts to restore and preserve the palace began in the 19th century. Today, it is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, attracting millions of visitors each year. Restoration projects continue to maintain the beauty and historical significance of the palace. Versailles today. Today, Versailles is one of the most popular tourist destinations in France. Visitors come to explore the palace, gardens, and the surrounding estate. Guided tours offer insights into the history and significance of the various rooms and artworks. Special events, such as musical fountain shows and art exhibitions, take place throughout the year, enhancing the visitor experience. Visiting Versailles. Planning your visit. If you plan to visit Versailles, it's essential to plan ahead. The palace is easily accessible by train from Paris, making it a popular day trip for tourists. Purchasing tickets in advance is recommended to avoid long lines. It's also a good idea to arrive early to make the most of your visit. Exploring the palace and gardens. Once you arrive at Versailles, take your time exploring the palace and gardens. Guided tours are available, but you can also explore at your own pace. Don't miss the Hall of Mirrors, the royal apartments, and the beautiful gardens. Be sure to wear comfortable shoes, as you will be doing a lot of walking. Special events and exhibitions. Throughout the year, Versailles hosts special events and exhibitions that showcase the palace's rich history and art collection. Check the official website for information on upcoming events, including musical performances, art installations, and seasonal celebrations. The Palace of Versailles is a stunning testament to France's royal history and cultural heritage. Its magnificent architecture, beautiful gardens, and rich history make it a must-visit destination for anyone interested in the history of France and the legacy of the monarchy. As you explore the palace and gardens, you will gain a deeper understanding of the power and influence of the French monarchy and the lasting impact of Versailles on French culture. Whether you are an art lover, history enthusiast, or simply a curious traveler, Versailles offers a captivating glimpse into the past and an unforgettable experience. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.